Hi guys, welcome to my very first cash stuffing video for YouTube. I've been cash stuffing my binders for a couple of years now, but I thought recently that it might be fun to make a YouTube channel. There's a lot of cool videos that I like to follow, so yeah, I just want to join in on the fun. Today we are stuffing $635, and I did go to the bank before this to make sure I had the denominations that I need for each of my binders. So let's jump into it. I'm going to be stuffing this one first. This is what I like to call my cash envelope. So this is what I would take if I'm going shopping. Yeah, it just kind of helps to keep track of everything. So spending is the first envelope, and we'll take everything out. So I like to give myself and everyone in my family a little bit of money to work with our paychecks. So what I have in here currently for myself, my name is Erin, I have $10 in here, and I have off to the side what everyone is getting today. So we're putting $10 in for me, and today when I'm filming this, what day is it? It's the 13th. Oh no, it's Friday the 13th. This is bad idea. So plus $10. So I'm going to have 20 for total in my spending money. Jord is my husband. His name is Jordan, but it's just easier to put Jord. That's what most people call him anyway. So he has $10 in here already, and he's getting 10 more in spending. So I'm going to add today's date plus $10, so he has 20 in total. Parker is our son. He has $10 in here already. So I'm going to add 10 more, and he'll have 20. Well, I guess I'll add the money first. 20. And then Lily's the daughter. She's this little sweet pie. We have $10 in here already. So I like to give them just something to go spending with. If we go to the mall or the store and they see something that they like, I want to have something set aside for them. Okay. And then next is the pharmacy. So this is anything that I am going to spend at the pharmacy, vitamins or supplements or medications. I like to give myself $15 a week. I do my cash stuffing weekly. Between myself and my husband, we get paid every week. So every Friday I do the stuffing, and that's when I will be filming. So for pharmacy, so far we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'd like to add $15, so that brings us to 45. So I'll add a 10 and a 5. So altogether we'll have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. That's for everything in pharmacy. Clothing, this is where we save up to go clothing shopping. The kids grow super fast, so we're constantly sizing up for them. And for ourselves, we're trying to invest more into quality clothing that will last longer rather than maybe the cheaper clothing that you only get 1 or 2 wears out of. So clothes. Lily is the first one. She has $10 in here. Let's see, and we're giving $10 today to everybody. So plus 10, and she gets 20. Plus 10, so she has 20 now. And I have to add our names beside these. I make these little dividers. I made everything myself. But I have to add their names beside here so we know whose divider belongs to who. But on our sheet it tells us that this one is Parker. He has $10 in here so far, and we'll give him another 10. So plus 10 is 20. I also make these little trackers. I print them off and put them in each envelope so I can keep track of when I'm adding or when we take money out of here. So when we go to the store and use this money, we'll keep tracking here of what we have. Let's see who this is. This one's for Jordan. So he has $10 already, and we'll add $10 more. And today's the 13th, which means, process of elimination, this one should be for me. So I have $10 so far. We'll add another 10 plus 10, so now I have 20. Perfect, and then I'll put this back in here. Like I said, I make everything. I make the envelopes and stuff, so things are, we're still trying to work out the kinks. The envelopes might be a little small. Sanity, this is this is our money that we spend at the liquor store, because we're all human and we all need some reprieve every now and then. So I'm going to add $30 in here, so a 20 and a 10. 20 and a 10, so I will add 30. So I have 30. So as you can see, I just recently on the 6th, I took out 140, so my balance was back down to 0. So now we're back up to 30 for that. It's usually every month or 5 weeks that we go and just stock up on whatever we want to get through. So for gas, I don't normally stuff this envelope, but I am going to keep track of when we spend money on gas. I didn't have gas and groceries in my binder because on payday we usually just go and spend the money immediately. So rather than stuffing the envelopes and then immediately unstuffing them, I'm just going to keep track of what comes out of the bank account for these, just so we know where the money's going. So when we get some gas, I'll add that there. For groceries, Jordan did go yesterday, so it was January 12th, and he did spend $200. So I guess I don't need to really use the total side of that, but just to keep track of what we're spending. The buffer is going to be if we go over in any of these envelopes when I'm out spending. It is nice to have something. And the buffer is, let's see, we have $10, and I'm going to add $10, but I don't have a tracker in that one. So I'm gonna go back to the end of my binder and grab a tracker. So this is just an envelope to keep all my extra trackers when I need them. Since we are paying in cash, I have an envelope in here for any change that we get. And these are the little slips that I bring to the bank. When you're stuffing, obviously you need a certain number for each denomination. So I fill this out, what I need for that week, and then I give it to the bank teller. So for buffer, we'll add buffer at the top. We'll add today's date, January 13th. We added $10, so now we have $20 total in buffer. I wasn't going to keep track of that, but I would like to know when I do have to dip into it, because then if I need to add more money to any of the other envelopes, I can kind of keep track of where I'm regularly falling short. So, and then we have the bank, change, and the extra slips. So that does it for the cash envelopes. And then we do have, let's do monthly bills first. So this is my monthly bills binder. So anything that we pay on monthly. So the first envelope is for the kids. We do pay child support. because they are my stepchildren. So we do pay their mom monthly, just, you know, to help pay bills, and the cost of raising children in 2023 is not cheap. So this is the kids envelope, and I do normally put $110 from each pay, or $140 from each pay, but we are 1 week ahead, so I don't have to fill this one this week, but I am going to count to see what we have to make sure that we're on track. So 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So we do have $280 in there, and by the time the end of the month comes, we will have what we owe saved up for February 1st. So I'll deposit this at the end of the month, and then we send her the money from the bank. And yeah, it just keeps organized. So rent is another one that I'm 1 week ahead on, so I will not be filling today. I forgot that I did put little notes on the back, so $175 a week. If you figure out how much your monthly bills are a month, divide them by 4, or how often you want to stuff your envelopes. So let's see what we have in rent. We should have $350. So 51, 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So we do have $350 in there, so we don't need to stuff that today because we are a little bit ahead, which is great. Insurance, that's another monthly bill. It comes out at the end of the month, so we put aside $30 a week, $30 from each paycheck, and then again at the end of the month we'll deposit it for it to come out and get paid. This is car insurance, so we should have 70 in here now, and we have 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. So that's great. That will be ready for the end of the month. Our cell phones, so that's for mine and my husband's phone. So we do have, I'm with Kudo. Let's see what we're stuffing. I'm with Kudo and he's with Public Mobile. We're not stuffing that today because we just paid our bills, so I will stuff that next week, and we'll start saving up for next month's phone bills. Subs is for subscriptions, our monthly subscriptions. So we have Amazon, which again we're not stuffing that today, and Spotify. A lot of these we're starting fresh for the new year, so we will start stuffing that next week. Loans, we have a few loans with the bank. So I have a student loan. Jordan has a student loan, and there is also a line of credit and Fairstone. So we're not stuffing those today. We are going to start all of those next week. And this is for our credit cards. So Jordan has a Capital One under his name. I have a Capital One under my name. And we also have a Visa card. So I will be using these to keep track of when we make payments. I might not put the money right in here for some of these, but I definitely am going to keep track of when we make payments on those. So that's for monthly bills. So we'll start that a little more intensely next week. I just kind of wanted to get a start on filming. So most of our money, the rest of our money is going into our sinking funds binder, which I'm really excited to be able to have this. I would like to eventually add a savings challenges. Right now, this is what we're working with. So this is our sinking funds, and each member in the family has their own envelope. So for Aaron, let's take it out. Again, that's me. In my envelope, I do have a divider for tattoos, and I do have a tattoo booked at the end of this month. So I am going to add in 130. So 1 and a 20 and a 10. And then I will put these in order, because if not, it will drive me nuts. So we're adding 130, and today's the 13th. So 225, or wait, no, 270 is what we had in there already, and we're gonna add 130. So I should have $400 for my tattoo at the end of the month. So let's count it: 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 300, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 400. And there is a lot of 5s in here because I just kind of save, I kind of add when I can. So probably at the end of the month, I'll do a condensing video where I'll take all of these 5s out. I mean, not this one because I am going to get the tattoo at the end of this month, but any of the envelopes that have a lot of small bills in them, we will condense them. We'll go to the bank and get bigger bills. So now we do have $400 for our tattoo, which is exciting. And then my savings has nothing because I really just want to get tattoos. That's my thing. As you can probably tell, I have a couple. So Jordan's envelope, we'll pull him out. In his savings, he saves up for, he has a computer divider here, but he saves up for like video games, or if he wants something cool for his computer. So I might end up taking this computer divider out altogether, and he can just have his savings. He gets $50 a week because he doesn't spend money on anything. So this is where he gets his. So let's see what he has in there so far. 150, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that is what he has, 225. So today we're adding 50, so 225. I don't trust my brain sometimes, so 225 plus 50 is 275. So let's give him 50. And computer will leave empty. Like I said, he really just uses that money. But he's a gamer, so he does like to upgrade his computer every few years. So he just upgraded it not long ago, so we might actually start saving for new upgrades when he may need them. I'm sorry if that was crooked this entire time. So Parker's envelope. We are starting fresh with the kids' envelopes. So Parker has a birthday envelope, and let's see what that is going to get. That's going to get $15 this week. So January 13th, $15, and he has 15 in total. And his savings envelope, eventually I would like to move all of our savings to a binder on their own once it starts accumulating. Parker savings, he's going to get $10. So he'll have 10 altogether. I do have a little cheat sheet off to the side to tell me how much everybody is getting, how much every envelope is getting. Eventually I would like to have one of those iPads with the pens where you can just like add it right there. That'd be pretty cool. So Lily's binder is next. Let's clear that. So, or Lily's envelope. So in Lily's birthday, we're going to give her $10. January 13th plus 10. So the reason that Lily is getting a little bit less than Parker is because his birthday is in September and hers is in November. So we have a little bit more time to save up for her birthday. Going forward, once we've done this for a full year, it'll probably just be the same for both. So savings for Lil is we're adding $10. January 13th. So $10 for Lil. And then Lucy is our little 10-pound Shih Tzu Maltese dog. She's been my baby for the entirety of her life. So I do like to give our dogs their own envelopes as well because they're sweeties and they deserve it. So for Lucy's meds, so meds is just for their flea treatments, but it's just easier to write meds than flea treatments. So she has $10 already, and we're adding another 10. So it's $25 a month to keep them treated for fleas and ticks. So now we're up to $20. Groom for Lucy. She's actually off getting a groom right now. Every 6 weeks she'll go and get a trim, get a bath, get her nails done, the whole works. So that's $40 every time she goes. I currently had nothing in here, and when I do go pick her up, I do need to pay. So I'm putting the $40, the full $40 in here, and I will have to unstuff that just immediately after this video. Clothes for Lucy. She's so small and she loves wearing little sweaters. So I do want to have a section in here for her so we can buy her some new clothes. I cannot fill that this week. This is high hopes, filling all of these envelopes. The goal is to eventually be able to fill every single envelope, every single section, but for now we're working with what we've got, and I can't fill her emergency section either. And again, when we have enough in her emergency savings, I want to put all of our savings in one binder and it stays home. We do have a fireproof lockbox to keep the money in so it's safe from fires and intruders and anything like that. Layla is our 100-pound dog. She's the newest addition to our team. She's a, what is she again? She looks like a German Shepherd, but she's a part Rottweiler and part Great Pyrenees. So she has her own envelope as well. For the meds, same kind of deal. She's going to get $10. So now she has 20. So we're going to add 10, today's date, and she has 20 altogether. So next time that I add money into their meds section, I will probably just add the 5 so they're good for their next month's treatment, and then we'll start saving up for the month after. Layla doesn't go and get groomed, but she does get her nails clipped. So we will be saving money for, it's just $10 every time she needs them done. So I would like to just have $10 in here whenever we need them. I cannot stuff it today. And Layla is a big girl and she doesn't wear toys, or she doesn't wear clothes, but she does play with toys. She loves stuffies. So We do want to be able to save for those. We can't stuff today. We do like to get a lot of them at Value Village or thrift stores because she doesn't mind if they smell like someone else's house. She's just happy to have them. An emergency, same deal. We can't fill that today, but going forward, that would be nice. Just in case there's unexpected vet bills or medical, anything that comes up, we just want to be prepared. The next couple, home and car, we haven't been able to stuff a whole lot recently because this is one of my hopeful dream envelopes that we can just keep this stuffed so when we need something for our home, we're ready. We have decor, furniture, and renovations. So what are we stuffing today? So we're not stuffing anything in decor. Furniture, we are saving up for a bigger couch because we are a lot of people. We're a big family. We need a bigger couch. So we have $10 in here now. We are adding $10 more. So we do have $20 now. We'd like to be able to all fit on the couch when we want to watch a movie, and right now it's just not possible. And we do watch a lot of movies. We're a stay-at-home kind of family, so. And renovations, anything that we want to do to the home, any updates. We can't currently, we're not stuffing that this week. But again, anytime we have any extra money coming in, I'd love to get these ones stocked up a little bit. So for our car envelope, we have oil, tires, and emergency. So oil changes, anytime we need new tires, we need them put on, or we need a full set of new tires, and any emergency that comes up where our car needs to go be serviced. So we are stuffing these today, which is great. So we're gonna put $20 in oil. And we're going to put $20 in tires. And $20 in emergency. Oh wait, did we put $20 in tires? No. And $20 in emergency. So this is a nice fresh start for the year. And just a couple more for school for the kids. This is another fairly new one, so we don't have much in here. We do have grading. For grading day, we do like to get them a little something to show that we're proud of them. Photos, we do like to order school photos, especially for Christmas and stuff like that. Family would really appreciate it. Birthdays, they have so many friends and they're constantly being invited to birthday parties throughout the year. So I would like to have some money set aside for presents and back to school. So back to school, of course, there's lots of fees with that, new clothes, yeah, stuff like that. So I would like to have some money set aside. So for grading, we have $10 and we're going to add $10. So we're at 20. For school photos, we're going to add $20. For birthdays, we are going to add $20. And for back to school, we're going to add $20. So it's nice to get a little bit in here. So we can get that stocked up. And September, this is when my husband and I got married. This is also both of our birthdays. We got married on the 24th. His birthday is the 27th and mine is the 19th. So we do kind of want to just celebrate it all together every year. So we do have 25 and 30 in here so far. We are only able to add $5 today. So we'll have 35. And we have all year to save up for that, so should be good. And then for Christmas, so everyone has their own little section for Christmas. So we would like to put $20 aside for each kid. So there's 20. We're gonna add a 20. And that's a total of 40. And Lily has 20, and we're going to add 20. And for families, so anyone else other than the kids, they have 20, and we're going to add a 20. $40 altogether. So I am noticing something. Okay, so trips, this is for any trips we want to take. We don't go many places, but every now and then we like to travel to the nearest city, stay a couple nights in a hotel, go out to eat, do some shopping. So we have a category for hotel and gas money, any food while we're there, and anything fun that we want to do while we're there. We're not able to fill that today, which means we're at the end of our envelopes, and there are still 3 10s there that I don't know where they were supposed to go. So overall, somewhat successful first cash stuffing. I'll figure out where these 10s were supposed to go. Maybe you caught it when I wrote down I was adding money, but I didn't actually put the money in. It is my first video, so I am going to give myself a little bit of leniency. I'll find that later. So I'll just go through the envelopes again and make sure that all the numbers on the sheets match the money in the envelope. Thank you for joining me. I will be doing this weekly. I'll be filming every Friday and hoping to post on Saturdays. Yeah, I'm really excited. So join along if you want to see how far we can get this year. I'm really hoping to build up my envelopes, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.